Some RimWorld biomes make survival feel almost unfair, while others quietly give you a massive advantage. RimWorld is filled with a wide variety of biomes ranging from scorching hot deserts to frozen ice sheets, and even your familiar forest. What is up, guys? My name is Vessi, and in today's video, I'll be ranking every playable RimWorld biome from worst to best, based on overall difficulty and long-term survivability. If you enjoy RimWorld content like this, make sure you subscribe and leave a like. It really helps the channel grow. And let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with any of my rankings or how you'd rank the biomes yourself. With that said though, let's start at the very bottom with number 12. Starting off at the very bottom, number 12 is sea ice. And yes, this is as brutal as it sounds. Sea ice maps are permanent sheets of floating ice. There is no soil to grow crops, almost no animals to hunt, and no minerals to mine. Your colonist will spend the early game hunting, trading, and basically surviving on scraps while trying to get heaters, sun lamps, and hydroponics set up. Even if you manage to scrape together a colony, you're constantly fighting the environment itself. Extreme cold, zero farmable or forageable land, and a near total lack of resources make every single day a battle. It's worth noting though, sea ice was designed to be more of a travel zone than a viable settlement. Only the most skilled RimWorld players looking for the hardest challenge in the game should be picking this starting spot for a colony. At number 11 we have Ice Sheet. Slightly more manageable than sea ice, but still one of the harshest biomes in RimWorld. There's almost no soil, so outdoor crops are nearly impossible. You'll have to rely on the stony patches for small farms or hydroponics. Hunting is limited because very few animals wander into this frozen wasteland, and the cold is a constant threat. Hydroponics, sun lamps, and geothermal vents are essential, but even then survival is a slow grind, and only the skilled players and the most patient can make this biome work long term. Ice Sheet is punishing but slightly more forgiving than sea ice, landing it at number 11 on our list. At number 10 we have the Tundra. Mostly frozen plains with little vegetation, minimal trees, and short growing seasons. You'll see a mix of migratory grazers and occasional predators, but hunting alone won't keep you fed. Growing crops is a race against time, with frost and extreme cold on the horizon threatening your colonist regularly. Tundra requires careful planning, but it does have some soil, animals, and occasional trees. That is why it is slightly above the more extreme ice biomes. Number 9 is Cold Bog. A wet, marshy version of the boreal forest, disease is common here, and the marshy soil slows movement and prevents heavy construction from being done. Clearing land is a challenge, but the extra rich soil and the diverse animals make long-term survival possible. You'll need patience and strategic building, but for players who like a challenge without complete despair, Cold Bog is a step up from Tundra. Coming in at number 8, we've got the Extreme Desert. One of the harshest hot biomes you can pick, this place is scorching hot and almost completely empty of food. Early game here is brutal, and you'll need hydroponics and careful crop placement to be able to survive. Once you get a handle of it though, the open terrain gives you room to expand, but those first few weeks are going to be brutal. Next up at 7 we have the desert. It's a little friendlier version than the extreme desert, but don't get too comfortable. There's still barely any soil and still no animals hardly. Growing food and hunting is going to be tough at first, and heat will stress your colonist and any animals, but you'll still have a plan for your early crops. But hey, once you stabilize, the wide open space makes it easy for a sprawling base. At number 6 we've got the Tropical Swamp. This biome is hot, humid, and absolutely full of disease. Moving through it is slow, much of the ground is too marshy to build on, and the aggressive animals love it here. The upside, super fertile soil, and the year-round growing. If you can survive the sickness in the mud, early game is rough, but once you get a proper hospital and bridges built, the rewards can be huge. Now number 5. If you get that reference, drop a comment and I will favorite it. It's a little easier than its tropical cousin,
you've got fertile soil and a decent rainfall. The mud slows everyone down, and disease is still a thing. Clearing land takes time, and you might need bridges to connect your base. It's a challenge, but it's manageable. Perfect if you like planning and slowly taming your environment.
From here on out, all four of these can be used as a base location in RimWorld, and you will probably have some form of success. But at number 4, we have the tropical rainforest. It's lush but dangerous. This place is packed with trees and wildlife. With year-round crop growth, don't let the greenery fool you. Disease is everywhere. Plants grow faster than you can clear them, and aggressive animals will give you a hard time. Early game is tricky, but if you secure crops and a solid medical setup, you can build a massive thriving colony. It's chaotic but super rewarding.
Number 3 goes to the boreal forest. Cold winters and short growing seasons, but plenty of wood, wildlife, and manageable challenges. You'll have to plan accordingly for winter, but summer gives you enough time to hunt, chop wood, and grow crops. It's the perfect balance of challenge and reward, making it a solid choice for players who want strategy without punishing early seasons. For our number 2 spot, we have Arid shrubland. Not quite a desert, but still dry. Plants are a little bit tough, animals are moderate, and the soil is mostly buildable. Growing seasons are decent, and the diseases aren't a problem. Heat can be a little annoying, but once you know the biome's quirks, it's one of the easiest places to expand an efficient colony. If you've played RimWorld for any amount of time, you probably could have guessed what our number 1 spot was going to be. At number 1, we have the Temperate Forest. This is basically RimWorld heaven. Great soil, lots of trees, easy to forage resources, and almost no extreme temperature. You'll get enough food and resources to build a thriving colony without any of the extreme early game struggle. If you want to grow your colony safe and steadily, this biome gives you everything that you would need and more.
But with that, guys, we've come to the end of our ranking. If there's another ranking video on RimWorld you'd like to see, drop a comment and let me know. Or let me know if you disagreed or agreed with any of my opinions. Make sure you smash that subscribe button and like button, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.